Hello everybody, welcome back to my playthrough of Wild Arms 2, and in this video, it's time to figure out what's going on in Basker Village. The sky is truly being gnawed away. The Dreamseer's vision has finally come to pass. I will explain from the beginning. The Dreamseers have the knowledge and the training to receive and recognize the Guardian's will. Then why aren't they being volunteered to be pillars if they can receive and recognize the Guardian's will? But messages for the Guardians came only in fragments and are often difficult to interpret. Oh, so they're not as good as I thought they were. It is extremely rare for a message so concrete to be bestowed by the Guardians. So they speak in riddles, but this time they spoke a lot more bluntly. The danger to Filgaia must be truly great to warrant such a vision. Well, what are the Guardians trying to tell us? Unfortunately, that is all we know. Or will ever know for the Guardians, for the Dreamseer can only wait for dreams. So they can't exactly fall asleep when they want to? It says the power of the Guardians is also the power of all Filgaia. Filgaia being eaten away means the power of the Guardians will be diminished. Ooh, not good. Excuse me? Could I help out, maybe? Could I receive the will of the Guardians with the power that I have? I mean, Tim is the pillar, after all. It might indeed be possible for Tim to channel the will of the Guardians. See, aren't you glad that we didn't sacrifice him after all? I'll do anything I can. We would need to go to the sealed sanctuary of the Guardians. The sealed sanctuary would have enough power for the Guardians, would have enough of the Guardians' power left in it. Oh, so sealed sanctuary of the Guardians. What is it? It is called the Sacrificial Altar. Wait, is that where you were going to have Tim sacrificed? Wait a second. You keep bringing up sacrifices. Yeah. Everything involves being a hero and being sacrificed. Hold on. And Loka's sad. Yeah. I guess even a 2000 translation had emoticons. I'm going. I can't believe it. Now Tim is talking that way too. Don't worry. I don't want to go there to be sacrificed either. All I want to do there is ask the Guardians what is happening to Filgaia. It makes me worried for some reason. I was scared at first. At first, I wanted not to be a pillar so much I couldn't think of anything else. It's different now, though. It's hard to say why, but now I have a reason for dying. Now there is a reason for me to fight. I don't want to run away anymore. I want to help. And people being sacrificed and being called a hero for it. I think that means he started to find himself. But there's something I don't get. You see? I am me, but there is no myself to me. So if there were a medium, an information matrix, then I could change it to anything. I am only me, Buka, because there is no myself. Then was floating right in front of Tim. Tim has begun to find himself since he met me. I'm envious at that. So, Puka has no identity? I would like to find myself too. But maybe with everyone's help, I'll be able to. Puka is confused. I have to try. I found out about the sealed sanctuary, the Sacrificial Altar. There are many things said about its precise location, though. You had better ask people yourselves. We will be with you the whole way, Tim. We will protect you. Thanks, but I'm not scared anymore. Let's go. Alright, so... wait a minute, I should probably talk to the village chief again. It was fated that one day you would stand before the sacrificial altar. If this is your fate, though, who knows? Sometimes it is possible to cheat even fate. So you're saying there's a chance Tim doesn't have to be sacrificed. Oh wait, I want to check. I want to head upstairs and check up there. Hey, love, courage, and hope are what shines most brightly within everyone's heart. Wait, maybe I should say shined. Those things that disappear from our hearts and are disappearing from Filgaia as well. Raftina of love, Justine of courage, and Zephyr of hope. Oh, those... I remember those rooms from Wild Arms 1. I'm sure the Guardian Lords would do something about this encroachment if they could. Well, maybe if we get their power, they could. Alright. Yeah, now let's leave. Oh, hey. This guy is being on the way. I had no idea how literally true that could be. And what about you? I feel that's why they're depending on you. And that's our shop again. The Sacrificial Altar was built in the steep mountains of Urartu, far away from the eyes of the world. There, those who control the hearts demand the Guardian Lords, the avatars of the Guardian Lord, wait for the arrival of the pillar. Oh, okay, so let's see what's going on in here. This guy is the same as the one I saw in my dream vision. Oh, so you're the one who saw it. The Guardians have shown me what the future holds more clearly than any dream ever could. I wish you could tell me more, but I get the feeling you're telling me all you could. Whoa. And let's go in here and... Hi, Colette. Is it true? Did I really say I go to the Sacrificial Altar until I really think we can save a guy without a pillar? What should I do? I don't believe. Colette's got a lot of thoughts running in her mind, but no words. Yeah, I would be nervous too if someone I cared about was being sacrificed. At last, the vision from the dream has become reality. The guy is about to be covered. The place for a pillar is in front of the Sacrificial Altar. The time has come for the pillar to save the world at a Sacrificial Altar in the mountains of Urartu. Yeah, so if you remember the dream we took to protect well, oh man, I forget who it was, but the son of the Gil-galad Master. Well, we're going to teleport to Gil-galad. I mean, I can't exactly grab any items on my radar yet. But there's the hovercraft, and look, I don't run into any enemies here. There should be no more. There might still be more at sea, but I don't often run into enemies in the ocean. I will here with a new enemy, Crab Bubbler. Alright, so I want lightning on the elevator. Actually, you pickpocket, and Ilka, you spark on the elevator too. And the Crab Bubbler, I haven't even run into yet in a test run. So this will be a first. Oh, I get some medicine, so it must be able to inflict disease. Crab brains. That must be how it does it. Oh, wait, it's vile poison. Alright, so yeah, I want first aid. Actually, you attack, and Loka I need a restore for. Yeah, that vile poison deals more damage around than regular poison. There we go. Yeah, I really don't know all the enemies out at sea, but the place we're supposed to go is actually west of the island outpost. So let's get there. And well, there's a green marker, so it should be actually not here, but this way. Alright, right about here. And there's our Sacrificial Altar. Alright, there are some new enemies in the Sacrificial Altar. I'll try and find them along the way. Alright, so in this room... Whoa! Wasn't paying attention, there was a pit. So I need Ashley and his hurl knife to toss, to hit that switch to the north. Alright, and... It's kind of weird to have this down. Whoa! Alright. Keep falling down holes. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have Brad in the kick boots, and that thing doesn't look all too put together. So can I kick it? Yes, I can! Alright, now I want the hurl knife. And let's go forward. And, well, before I continue on, I want to drop down here and enter from the other side. And here we got two new enemies. Roper and Gespins. I forget what Roper is weak to, but I want to go with Red Butte on the Roper. Ashley, I want you to pickpocket the Gespins. And I'll go with Spark on the other Roper. Alright, you can steal Mega Berries from the Gespins. Oh, they absorb fire. Oh, and Gespins has High Break. I'll try pickpocketing the Roper. And I'll break the Gespins too. Yeah, I already got its item. Yeah, resist Earth. But yeah, the Ropers have big berries. Oh, it's powering up. Yeah, that's like a hype weapon. Yeah, ropers can also put you to sleep, I believe. Oh. They also absorb earth. Yeah, I'm going to try wind. Might as well get first aid in. Oh, they also absorb wind. Well, that was quite the experience there. I need to remember to write down enemy weaknesses as I do my test runs. Alright, so yeah, I might as well check the album. Yeah, there's the crab butler, weak to lightning. They also have antidotes, so that explains why they could use vile poison. Alright, Gaspis is weak to light. Azor's darkness and takes half damage from everything else. Alright, there's the roper. All Azor's earth, fire, wind, and water. So, lightning, ice, light, and dark would work on them. Oh, and we got a tablet here. The power of a lost soul's heart. To one with hope, the stone Drago's wings sleep here in stone. Alright, so... Any clues here? Wait in the position directly across from the four eyes. So... the four eyes must be a Gemini, so... Thinking like a clock, 2 o'clock, and its opposite would be 8 o'clock. So just wait here. Of course, the opposite being a Sagittarius. And now we get the Stone Drago. And luckily it lets us out right here in front of the statue. There is one more enemy I'm looking for. I'll see if I can find it along the way. But first, there's a treasure over here. A sunbird hat. Yes, a new piece of figure for Ashley. Yeah, and a bit more defense. That is always nice. And, there's a pit there, but how should we get across? Well, with these blocks, they kind of blend in with the background, but I think the way you can tell them apart is... They have cracks on the top. Yeah, I'm going like, whoa! Yeah, I can't exactly pull that out from the side. So I have to go here. And I think it should be right about here. Whoa! Great. I'm gonna have to reset the puzzle. I just realized something. I was hoping to line it up to where I needed it to go, but turns out I should have tested it a bit more. There's a spot right underneath the middle where I'm supposed to put the blocks. And now I have a way to get across. I'll push this block across. Whoa. I don't mean to run. I need to push the block here. And now I can get up here and pull the lever. Luckily there's no pits or lava for me to just drop straight down and move forward. I think here... Yeah, here there should be the way. Whoa. It's this way in our... Got slab here. The power of a lost soul's heart. To one with courage, the king of beast fangs sleep here in stone. Alright, so for this, what's our clue? Yeah, it is like a clock. The path is higher than the evil eye. It severs everything. A lower chin-biting steel starts a fire. The leaping flame opposes the flow of time, splitting open the eye's pupil. Alright, so yeah, I want Lil Cup for this one. And I'm going to go up this side. I don't think it matters which side you go up. Yeah, I don't think it matters which side you go up. I want to align with the statue head in this one. And aim for that stone on top of the block in the 6 o'clock position, since that's higher than the rest. And now we can go on through and collect the stone lion. And leads me right back up here where I can collect a hyper gear. Wow, I didn't even have to knock that down at all. But you know what? Just for safety's sake, let's do it. Yeah, this was the way you could have done it without having to do the stone Drago part. Kind of think that I should probably take the weather vane off of Ashley for now. Yeah, there's one other enemy left, and I'm wondering if I'm not running into it because of that. And we got a save crystal here in case you need it. Alright, and here we got some moving platforms. Alright, and I want to move this. And there's a treasure over there, but I can't get to it from here, so I have to go across quite a bit to the other side. Actually, I can drop off here to collect a mere feather. Yeah, it's a piece of headgear for Tim. And he could really use the defenses. I still haven't used my source. I still haven't used my apples yet. Maybe I should wait until I get the final party member before I make a decision on those. Yeah, let's move those blocks back in position. Whoa, almost ran over. And let's get to the other side, climb up, and seems like I can't get to that door yet, so let's drop. Alright, I made it. It's just that the third door, the third hidden door is harder for me to find. Well, the first one was the hardest to find, but yeah, these can't be pushed at all, so I think it's down. No, wait, it's this way. Yeah, let's kick those down, and this is our last passage. The power of a lost soul's heart. The one with the miracle of love. The goddess song sleeps in stone. Yeah, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run around here to try and find the last new enemy in the area, and I'll be right back. And I got to jump on our final new enemy, Hydra. It will not be hailed because I'm using Ice Beam. Ashley used Pickpocket. And Lilka. Yeah, I might as well use Quick on Ashley. Try to remember what Hydra's weaknesses are. And you can steal lucky cards from them. And the Melkons are a better source of that. Yeah, they're weak to ice. They do give a bit more experience than normal. Yeah, I might as well check the album. Yeah, I'm about 26 enemies away from getting the trophy for 200 different monsters defeated. Alright, they're weak to fire and ice and absorb water. It's weird they're given an outdoor picture in their best area entry. And now for the final one. The fierce will of the blaze turns to stone. These form a dam, but don't block the flow of time. Best to submerge the fierce will. Sink the stone and lure the flow. Aim for the flow's end of time. In all matters, don't be misled and don't oppose. And to be in the present is the power to live. Alright, so... Right, I think the answer to this one is saying don't block the flow of time, so... Yeah, there are 3 stones, so we need to push all 3 into the water. And I guess in a way, these act like a dam, but I don't think it matters which ones you push them into. I'm just pushing them into the nearest ones. And that solves our puzzle. So let's grab our last stone statue, the Stone God, and get out. And now to get to the end. And, well, I guess this is where everything forms and comes together. There's light emanating from the medium. The will of the Guardians is tied together and is growing larger. Yeah, this is the shiniest it's been. It appears to be one giant life form. Guessing the Guardians had to coalesce all their powers together. What in the world is it? We are Gaia, the body of collective consciousness for all Guardians. Alright? While we are a crowd, we are also individuals. We're the one and only Gaia. We are the life of stars. I thought you were supposed to be of the Earth. I have brought the Pillar Boy. Puka, I'm not here to kill Zeus. Okay? That's a different god. Puka, our dispatch guide. You have served well. Puka has been guiding Tim according to Gaia's will. I was told nothing of the sacred precincts, but that destiny would rule once Puka and Tim met. Destiny? Yeah, the destiny that we had to be sacrificed to save Gaia. That's right, Tim, boy of the pillar. Everything is a part of destiny spinning on a wheel. It's a planned accord. Well, what if I want to change fate? Accept your fate as the pillar. Gaia is now being confronted by an unprecedented crisis. The only ones who can stop it are us, Gaia, and who? One who can deliver our power. The boy of the pillar. You, Tim. Please wait. What in the world is going on in Gaia now with the sky being devoured? Yeah, something's eating the sky. It's not fair for you to become a human pillar without knowing. Alright, I shall tell you. Well, you're certainly more reasonable than the chief of Baskar Village. The invading presence in the world is none other than the Overworld. Wait a minute, so... the creatures of Silent Hill are coming here? The Overworld? Right, the Overworld is consuming Gaia. Just like us, the world is a collection of small lives that has one big spirit. So we're all connected together. That world has overstepped its boundaries and is devouring other worlds. So it's like Galactus, except it doesn't have hunger pangs? This is so inconceivable. No, this is so inconceivable. It's ridiculous. At first, the invasive eating took the shape of small beings. You mean like monsters? They were monsters and were the first arrival of beings to oppose Filgaia's paradigm. So they're causing a paradigm shift. But the fray in the world's boundaries grew, and soon a larger vessel was needed. A larger vessel to attain another spirit. In other words, Filgaia itself. Isn't there something we can do? Unfortunately, there's nothing. Your physical power can't really harm this conceptual world. Oh, so it's not real, just a concept. Think about it. Even if we used weapons, there is no effect. So they're like ghosts? That's what it means to have a conceptual world as an opponent. No response. It's like having a cancer cell as an opponent. So you're saying we can perform chemo on these creatures from the other world? And they'll go away, maybe for a little while? The boy at a pillar. Do you understand now? To fight the other world, we, as similar conceptual beings, must be released. When you have something of value, the path you must choose will become naturally clear. When life is held out before us, we can protect anything. That's what Tim is saying, but what is most precious to Tim? I don't want to. Hey, Pillar, why do you hesitate? I mean, everyone's asking Tim to sacrifice himself. Of course he's going to hesitate. For the Pillar to be given as an offering for Filgaia. Even if it is my destiny, I can't accept it. You're asking Tim to kill himself. I'm not afraid of dying, I just don't want to give myself to something I doubt. So, Tim wants to be sure of what he's dying for. Even if I protect Filgaia as the Pillar now, the doubts in my heart won't be resolved. To die as a sacrificial offering is an easy choice. To give your life to protect what's important to you. How can you object to that, boy of the Pillar? It's because Puka, beg you. I mean, Tim still harbors doubts, so he needs to be sure of what he's dying for. Puka will search for answers to the Pillar's doubts. Guide Puka, is this your will? Puka's pondering. That's it! Gaia is now pondering. Then, alright. Pillar, the choice is yours. But be sure to make your decision before it's too late. Well, Tim bought himself some time. Puka. What is it? You don't have a self. You're the transforming sub-spirit Puka. You have not forgotten, have you? I have not forgotten. How could he forget? He keeps reminding us he doesn't have a true form. And with that, Tim gets the Divide Force power. Power Divider is a Tim Force skill. With the Guardian's powers, all enemies' powers will be cut in half. Yeah, there's a certain enemy I'll be using that on eventually, but it's Force level 3 and it takes some time to power up. Did something happen? Well, I gotta take this call. It's me. Roger, Ashley here. We have an emergency here. Here's the short version. Talk to me. Marina has been adopted. Someone kidnapped Marina? But who? Marina? Adopted? How? I'll tell you the rest later. Return to the Valeria Chateau. Alright. Yeah. Who had to go to kidnap Marina? Ashley Winchester. I have something that you love. Meet me at the ruins of the Lost Garden on the Lone Island in the Inland Sea. Frozen Lake of Hell, first round. Wait, Frozen Lake of Hell, first round. This is the ransom note. But who could have sent it? Frozen Lake of Hell, first round? Who is that? Maybe it refers to Cocytus. Cana. Well, wait a minute. Cana? Last I recall, Antenora died and decided she wanted to do so in front of Vincefeld. Well, while Vincefeld watched from a drone or something. Judeca took his own life. Ptolemaea was defeated in battle, as an honorable warrior would. Cana was sucked into another dimension by Randolph the Magic Key, so she must have survived. So she's alive. But how? That doesn't matter. I mean, I have to save Marina as quickly as I can. So how did Cana get out of the dimension she was sucked in? Calm down, Ashley. You are like a bomb ready to explode. Oh, you mean with Lord Blazer inside of him? And your emotions are the trigger, so calm down. I can't believe it. Marina. We know it's a trap, but we still have to go. Yeah, that's what villains do. They set a trap knowing that the heroes have to come. But the heroes don't know what kind of trap it is. I understand. Saving Marina is our top priority. You all must go to the Lost Garden with all haste. Ashley, you must control your inner self. I will find out as much as I can about Lord Blazer from here. I'm sorry, Irving. I mean, Ashley does understand that there's a demon inside him and is wanting to come out. And even with Cannon ready to kill if that time it comes, I don't think Ashley's ready for it. If only there were a way to separate them. But next episode, we're going to go save Marina from Cana. So until then, I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. So remember to stay safe and try to be kind to each other, everyone. Catch you later.